So in today's workshop, we learned all of the different ways that you can move one individual double staff. The three different methodologies for spinning are going to be the finger twirl. In the finger twirl, you're going to move one finger to the opposite side at the same time as moving one, and they're going to go one at a time. 1, 2, 3, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
The palm spin, which is usually going to be done in towards your body, where you could put your thumb on top of the stick, and then you flick the stick up to roll it over your thumb and catch it. And it only does a 180. The second one is a weave, where each end is staying on the same side of your hand. This side stays on your pinky side, tracing a circle, and the thumb side stays on the thumb side. They both trace a circle just like this.
Mm-hmm.
You can use all those methodologies to move through different circles. Then we have the different patterns of moving the stick within that. So we had the tracing, which is when you imagine a circle, put both heads on that circle, and trace that circle with your stick. You can do this using the finger twirl, with the thumb roll, or with just the wrist motion. And then you can pirouette with it. So you can follow and isolate your body with the staff in all of these different directions. Whoop, just like that. After that, we learned how to isolate. So the easiest way to isolate is to pick a side, put it against your body, and not move it. You can go either direction, and then you can use your hand. You can either finger twirl, or you can use your wrist. And once you're good at that, you can hold it away from your body, and you can focus on one point and isolate it. And whoop, just like with the last move, you can, while you're isolating, you can move it on either side of your body, or you can make your body move around the isolation, just like that. The next thing that we did was explore 9-box theory, or grid theory. So our grid is going to be 3 by 3, 3 lengths of our staff. Okay, so if I'm on the center bottom box, it's 1, 2, 3. And if I move up to one of the corners, it's 1, 2, 3, just like that. And we moved how we can move. We learned how we can move in relation on this box. So we can slide, whoop, up or down. We can slide left, whoop, or right, which is center led. We can hinge 90 degrees, and this is going to be a top led, whoop. Or we can hinge 180 degrees, whoop, whoop. Or we can slide on the track,
Cool.
or trace. Okay. So what I want you to try practicing is tracing your box using all 3 of those styles of motion. And try using your finger twirls, try using your wrist, and try using your palm spins to do all 3 different methodologies of motion. And then eventually when you get to 2, the important thing to remember is the relationship between your 2 stabs. You have the same direction, you have the opposite direction, you have the same timing, and then you have the split timing. So whenever you're moving them in relation, it's important to remember those 2 things.
Cool.
That was everything in this workshop.
Sweet.